You're done for! Oh, crap! Ugh.
Calm down, Harvey. It's all over.
I'll kill you!
That little brat is me, Harvey Hart. But keep your lectures to yourself, alright? I lived in an orphanage and had no pocket money. What I did have was the ability to masterfully get into trouble.
Scared? Ha! You coward.
And by the way, that bully later got back at me and even knocked out my tooth. But this is a story about my friendship with Richie Bowers.
Get in, sweetie. Mommy's gonna buy you ice cream. Bring your friend along.
And that's Richie's awesome mom. At my age, all boys were interested in are two types of movies. Those about superheroes and, well, adult ones. Richie's mom, as you can see, was clearly not Batman.
Man, your mom starred in... She finished her career, got it? It's over.
Richie grew up smart and went to a medical college. I was still a slob, though. We were extremely different. But that didn't stop us from being friends.
Quit staring at my mom!
Richie has left for school. What are we gonna do, Miss Bowers?
Take it out, sweetie.
I was helping Miss Bowers take care of the lawn in my free time. What did you think she meant? Are those Richie's new neighbors? What a creepy guy. The chick is awesome, though. Hey, what are you doing? That was how I met Thomas. The guy turned out to be some sort of criminal and offered me a chance to earn some money. All I had to do was take his daughter out a couple times. That was probably the beauty that had been standing by Thomas. Suspicious, but tempting. I'm in. I came to pick up Thomas's daughter the next evening, but I was in for a disappointment. It's a pleasure meeting you.
That's my wife, you idiot! Here's my flower, Sandy.
A flower? That was the whole damn bush. I'd already spent the money, so how could I refuse now? Okay, let's go. I promise I won't hit on your daughter.
Of course you will. You better watch your step and not hurt Sandy.
I knew Thomas was serious, so for the next few days, I took Sandy out on dates to work off the money. But that became harder and harder by the day. She was messy and terribly clingy. You should have some dessert, dear. One day, I saw Richie having dinner with some girl when Sandy and I came to the restaurant.
This is Nina, my girlfriend.
I'm Harvey, this nerd's friend.
And I'm Sandy. I'm gonna be Mrs. Hart soon, and we're gonna have a bunch of babies.
I hadn't signed up for that. It was time to get rid of that annoying idiot.
I can't believe you dated her for money.
Not everyone is lucky enough to have a rich mom like you. Anyway, I'm gonna break up with Sandy tomorrow and forget everything that happened like a bad dream.
Good luck, bro. I hope her dad doesn't kill you. If I see my daughter crying because of you again, I'll bury you in my backyard.
Richie had been right. As soon as I tried to break up with Sandy, she threw a fit, and her father started threatening me. If I couldn't break up with her, then I simply had to make her want to dump me instead. I asked Richie's girlfriend for help. I wanted Sandy to catch us in bed. I even had to lie and tell her Richie had approved of my plan. He wouldn't have actually allowed Nina to take any part in my dirty play.
Well, if it's for Richie.
I really liked that part of the plan. Sandy was about to show up and see us together. We could already hear her footsteps. But Richie came in instead of Sandy.
You're both traitors! I hate you!
So Richie didn't know anything about this? Did you lie to me? You jerk!
Guys, wait! Yeah, Harvey Hart, you screwed up big this time. But that was just the beginning. Thomas invited me to his house and said that his daughter dreamed of a magnificent wedding and made it clear in no uncertain terms what would happen to me if I refused to get married to her.
What do you say, son?
I agree. I could either be killed and buried or married against my will. Both options weren't great, to be honest. I had to think of something. I staged my own death. Genius, right? Bloop. And I waved goodbye to all my problems. A few days later, the cops found my car. I was declared missing and presumed dead. Great. Now I had to lay low. The most important thing is not to get caught. Moving to another city with no money wasn't my best idea. I had to look for places to sleep and work for food. Meanwhile, everyone in my hometown thought I was dead. I hadn't even told Richie the truth. He hated me anyway. Hey, mister, watch out!
Thank you, buddy. I owe you my life.
Mr. Expensive Suit introduced himself as Roberts and treated me to lunch as a thank you. He was an important businessman, and that hadn't been the first time his competitors had arranged an accident to get rid of him.
A reliable man is worth his weight in gold these days. Do you want to work for me?
Life took a sharp turn. I became Mr. Roberts' personal bodyguard. The job wasn't hard, and he paid me well. And one chilly evening, I met her again.
Watch where you're going, you fool. Harvey Hart?
Nina! I gave her a ride home, and she told me that after breaking up with Richie, she'd moved to that city to start over. We had a lot in common, huh? I wanted to find a way to make amends and invited Nina for coffee. From that day on, we started hanging out, and then dating, and eventually living together. But soon, our perfect life was interrupted. I had to accompany Mr. Roberts to negotiations with his former competitor that were taking place in my hometown. I tried to calm down. A year had passed. Everyone had probably already forgotten about me. However, when Mr. Roberts gave the address to the taxi driver, I realized with horror that we were about to meet Sandy's father. Damn! If Thomas found out I was alive, I would be finished. I had to quickly lie. Oh, I shouldn't have had that burrito at the gas station.
My God, you look like you're about to give birth. Go see a doctor.
Roberts left to negotiate with Thomas, and I drove aimlessly around the city in the taxi until we ended up in the cemetery. Slow down, buddy. I wanted to look at my own tombstone. However, when I got closer, I saw Richie there.
Sometimes I wanted to strangle you, especially when you were joking about my mom's underwear. But life's boring without you. I miss you, bro.
It was so damn touching. I was such a jerk. I should have told the truth to Richie right away. Surprise, I'm not dead. I could have probably found a better way to tell him the news. At first, Richie was stunned, and when I told him about staging my own death, he lost his temper.
You idiot!
Damn, I tried to do the right thing. Cursing everything in the world, I decided to drown my sorrows in a bar.
Want some company, handsome?
Some girl decided to keep me company. One thing led to another, and we got a motel room. In the morning, the mysterious stranger disappeared, and I called Mr. Roberts, but he didn't answer. However, Richie had calmed down and called me. He wanted us to meet.
I'm so glad you're alive.
Oh, Miss Bowers, no one gives hugs as good as you. Richie had calmed down a bit and told me how he'd spent that year.
I graduated from college, and now I'm doing an internship at a clinic. I'm also getting married soon.
You're kidding me! Who's the lucky girl?
Oh, you know her. It's Sandy.
It turned out that after my alleged death, Richie and Sandy had been there for each other as friends. It must have gone well, because now they were preparing for a wedding. I'm sorry, man.
Well, Sandy's gotten a lot prettier. Oh, there she is.
Oh, crap. Had I slept with my ex and my friend's fiancée the day before? Judging by her face, Sandy had sobered up and realized what had happened. When Richie left, I whispered to Sandy that I would no longer deceive my friend.
If you tell him, I'll tell my father you're alive.
Go ahead. I'm leaving town today.
Okay. Can I at least talk to Richie myself?
That's probably for the best.
Dear, I need to tell you something.
What? Harvey, is that true?
Sorry, man. It only happened once, and I didn't even like it.
I'll kill you!
Richie got really mad, and I had to run away from him. Roberts wasn't picking up the phone, so I decided to look for him at Sandy's father's place, especially since I'd seen Thomas leave. I asked Thomas's wife where Mr. Roberts was, but then...
Darling, have you seen my wallet? I seem to have forgotten. Who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
He's looking for someone called Roberts.
He left last night and... Wait a minute.
Thomas was furious that I had faked my own death to avoid marrying Sandy. So, for the second time that morning, I had to run away from an angry man.
You're done for. Oh, crap.
Calm down, Harvey. It's all over.
I'll kill you! I told you to stay away from her.
Just chill out. Sandy isn't worth it.
What does Sandy have to do with it? I'm talking about my mom.
I finally realized what had happened. Instead of telling Richie the truth, Sandy had told him that I'd spent the night with his mom.
I'm glad we cleared everything up. Not even mad about Sandy cheating on me. At first, I really liked her, but then she became too annoying. At least now I can cancel the wedding. I'm gonna go and tell her family to go to hell right now.
I explained why that was not the best idea. After all, I'd just seen my boss's body in Thomas's backyard.
Then we'll call the cops.
What's the matter, officer?
I showed the cop the place where I'd seen the body.
What? It's not real. Of course. It's a Halloween prop.
It can't be. Search the house. The body is here somewhere.
Well, guys, a false denunciation.
The scumbag had hidden the body, but the cop didn't believe us. Damn, if Thomas got his hands on us, I decided I would be safer in prison and pushed the officer so he'd arrest me.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
However, Richie didn't understand my plan, and while the officer was handcuffing me, my friend escaped. I spent the night behind bars. It wasn't a luxury suite, of course, but at least Thomas couldn't hurt me there.
Out.
After I was released, I decided to find Richie and leave the town. Miss Bowers, what happened?
Oh, Harvey. Richie's dead.
What? Was it Thomas? It turned out that a lot of things had happened the previous night. Richie's charred car had been found in a wasteland with human bones inside. It wasn't possible to identify the victim by them. They'd also found a canister next to them. It said property of Thomas Smith. The cops grew suspicious and searched Thomas's garage, only to find Robert's body in it. Sandy's dad was finally arrested, but it cost my friend his life. No, Richie, you didn't deserve to die like that. There was no reason for me to stay in that city. I wanted to go home and fall into Nina's arms as soon as possible. Miss Bowers, I've always admired you. You deserve more than being stuck in this hole.
Thank you, sweetie.
Baby, I'm home. It was finally over. Or was it? What's... Richie? You're alive?
Let me explain.
Come here, man. I'm so glad you're alive. Even though your skinny butt is next to my girlfriend. Richie told me what had happened. That night, while I was relaxing behind bars, Richie had come up with a better plan. When he ran away from Thomas, he took a canister with him, and then he used my idea and faked his own death. He got the bones in the clinic he worked in. Then, his mother pretended to mourn him, and voila! Thomas's place was searched, and he got arrested. But why didn't you tell me you were alive?
I wanted you to know what it was like. I spent a whole year thinking you were dead. I'm sorry about Nina. I had to lay low, so I came here, and then our old feelings came rushing back.
Back then, you broke up because of me. You should be together. Be happy, guys. What a story. We swapped girlfriends, made a mess, and taught Thomas a lesson. But I was missing something.
I've been thinking about your words, honey, and I've decided, to hell with it. I want to go to Vegas. Want to join me?
Oh, Miss Bowers.
Nobody else will dump Sandy Smith.